Hello, my homies. One smart cat doing some Identity V, and today I'm going to talk about my current favorite hunter in Identity 5. So I am an avid Dead by Daylight player. I have well over 3,000 hours in Dead by Daylight. Most of those hours are in Killer. So from time to time, I come over here to Identity V and I like to check out the hunters that they have. I've tried out most of them. Let's jump over here real fast. I am very happy doing chases. Chases are the most fun I have in Dead by Daylight and in Identity V. So a lot of the hunters I initially liked playing with were people who could get around the map quickly. Like I really liked their Breaking Wheel. I like Nightmare because he was able to teleport around. I liked Lizard Bud because of how good his mobility was and he could just jump across the map. Percy as well. I was a big fan of Percy. Anybody that was chase oriented is the people that I kind of lean towards. I'm completely aware that Identity V doesn't have any issues with tunneling or camping out the chair, which is fine. Like I don't have any issue with that either. I completely get it, especially when it comes to Identity V and how crazy the survivors are. You know, these people have arrows and guns and gravity bombs and sticks that they're able to beat the shit out of you with. It's honestly a lot more scary going against Identity V survivors than it is going against Dead by Daylight survivors. So I completely understand the fact that tunneling somebody out as soon as you can is completely viable because you want to get one of those survivors off of the map. And camping out chairs is completely viable because it's a good way to secure the tunnel. So all of that is all fine and dandy. I don't have any issue with it. I just personally like doing chases. And the hunter that I've been having the most fun doing chases with is Wu Chang, the white and black guard. I think their chase is immensely fun. And they're the ones that I have been playing the most recently. So we're going to go through them real fast. I'm going to talk about what I run on Wu Chang. And just to be upfront about it, I don't watch other people's builds or look at like, this is the best way to play a hunter. I kind of figure stuff out on my own. So if you look at my stuff and you're like, that's not the way you're supposed to run them, it probably isn't. But it's the way that feels good to me and it's the way that I have fun with. So, I mean, that's the way it is. This is the way that I run them. I am more than happy to take criticisms and advice, but just don't expect my stuff to be exactly like everybody else's. The abilities I use are Peeper. I use Peeper throughout the entire match. You throw it down, it lets you see through walls in a little area of effect, and it also slows down movement speed for the survivor if they're in that area of effect. My talent web includes the normal stuff down here in order to get NOED or detention as it is in IDV. I like using wanted order because I do play Wu Chang very aggressively. So whenever I chair somebody, wanted order tells me where somebody else is, and I just pretty much instantly teleport to wherever the other person is. That way I could keep being very aggro and staying in chase. The last part of this is confined space. I don't go out of my way to use it actively, but if there is a chase where there's a window that they're vaulting over and over again, this makes it so that it blocks the vault and it just makes my chases easier. Like I said, I don't know what other Wu Changs use. So maybe some of my stuff is like what they have. I don't know. I don't know what everybody else uses, but this is what I have fun using. And let's just jump into some public matches and see what happens. All right, Ever Sleeping Town. So we have two people doing ciphers and two people who are going to be kind of aggro. Let's see who we can find. Somebody right there. All right, quick hit on the professor. Very nice. I did not mean to drop that right there. Oh, I was trying to bait him out. Very nice. Okay, that's not too bad. I really want to find either the composer. I want to find the composer. We'll see who it gives us. I gave us the mechanic. I will go about right there. Ooh, very nice. All right, so she's disoriented. She can't interact with anything for 10 seconds. We got the first hit. She wasn't able to put down any pallets. We're right behind her. We can swing really far. Not that far. That was a nice try, though. She used Lithe. Let's block off this window. And then catch up to her with this. Very nice. We've already lost 2 ciphers. Here's the knight. He has a shell on. I wonder if I could get the shell off of him. There, that's good. Ooh, very nice. Oh, I can cipher both of them? That's cool. I didn't know that. Oh, that ran out perfectly. What's the composer at? I can see the composer, right? Oh, it just ran out. Damn it. I wanted to see where the composer was. Sometimes it gets stuck on the wall. It kind of messes me up. There he is. Alright, we got everybody hurt. We have everybody running around. This is good. Alright, he went running off that way. Very nice. Alright, we have a lot of pressure going on. That's her robot right there that keeps messing up. We have to knock down that robot. Come here, robot. Where'd it go? Alright, they completed that. Keeper. Didn't mean to do that. Ooh, barely got around that corner. They're down to 1 cipher. He's running over there. Cut him off. I'm surprised you let me cut him off. Take the hit. Oh, they always get me with that. The knight was near me? How far can you do that from? He can't use... I was able to cipher him, so he wasn't able to drop the pallet. The knight is back. What if we do this? Last cipher hasn't popped yet. This game was closer than I wanted it to be. Ooh, look, you can see them over there. They're working on that over there. Right there. Got a hit. Very nice. That's fine. Chased him away. If this is a cipher that they have the most progress on, then this is a good thing. Oh, his ability still got me. It's okay. I think the composer is dead. Yes. The knight ran this way. There he is. That insane reach. All right, the knight's dead. The mechanic's the only one who's alive. She wasn't there, so maybe she went to the one in the middle. I wasn't really keeping track of where the exit thing is. Yeah, wait there. I would have bailed the shit out of you and then got you. Not bad. Closer than I wanted it to be, but they were honestly doing a pretty good job, and I was spreading out damage a lot. But I mean, I had fun. That was a fun match. All right, the Red Church. They got a mind's eye, so we'll let her use her ability. There is her ability right there. We'll walk this way, and then let's go. Oh, right there. Hello. Very early hit on the barmaid. Not usually somebody that I want to chase first, but if we can get her though. Alright, she's just running. Use confined space on this. Did she go back around? She did not. We don't have our other abilities, so this chase is gonna be kind of hard. Is she here? Alright, she already recovered. I shouldn't be taking this chase, but I'm gonna. Is there somebody on this? Never mind, I'm taking this chase now. Alright, we have our bell now, so that's good. Which way is he running? Confined space. Alright. Somebody's in there. We have a slower start on this one. Yeah, there's two ciphers right there. Let's see if we can come back from this. Barmaid is right there. We have our abilities now. We might be able to get this faster. I was being hopeful right there. Yeah, see, his stun is so long. That was further than I wanted it to be. Did we get her? Oh, we did get her. Nice. We are gonna lose like our other two ciphers anytime now. Yeah, we're definitely gonna lose that one. Oh, he came off of it. Never mind, maybe not. Fuck, that was bad. Where are they? Oh, come on, yo. His recovery time for doing hits is faster. So I was able to get that out pretty quick, which I was lucky with. They put me back on barmaid, which I didn't want, but we'll do it. Ooh, that was nice. Very nice, very nice. All right. The cipher behind me is almost done. And then they're probably working on another one, so we're pretty close to losing our ciphers. They just freed the painter. Barmaid's dead, which is pretty huge. But this one is the one that's almost done. Mind's Eye is somewhere over here. I wanted her to volt back to the other side. I was going to try to get a terror shock. Oh, I'm stuck. Ooh, the next cipher wasn't done yet. I would have sworn that the last one would have popped. Which one did they? Okay, so this one and that one over there in the corner are the ones that are almost done. See if there's anybody over here. Alright, so they're at one. So somebody went for the save and somebody else is waiting over here. Told you. Very nice. All right, so that one right there is the one that's almost done now. Oh, they didn't go for Mind's Eye? I thought they went for Mind's Eye. Well, they have to be going for him now. Yeah, they're over there. Oops, I thought I was the white knight. Or the white guard. The painter's gonna die before Mind's Eye gets over there. She has to be somewhere in between the two of us. Oh, there she is. Why did I see her right there? Oh, because I had a patroller over here. All right, she set it off. I don't know if that was the right play. With the extra lunge. Very nice. Honestly came back from that. That was a very bad start for me. But overall, it came back around. Very nice, very nice. Picking where the primed cipher was, that's what won me that match. Knowing that there was somebody way over there just sitting on a cipher. All right, so that was some Wu Chang games. Let's talk about the matches. Overall, did pretty good. Was able to do what I wanted to, which is be very aggressive. The thing is, if I miss, like, if I don't get in a chase at the very beginning, if I miss that first teleport, the whole rest of the game it's just all downhill. Like it's all uphill. Whichever one's bad is the one that it is. Because it makes it a lot harder if I'm not initially in chase. Once I get in chase and I chair somebody, that ability that shows me, you know, somebody random, that lets me not really snowball, but it lets me immediately jump into another chase. So it lets me harass other survivors pretty quick. If I'm not able to continuously do that, then I fall too far behind, and you know, I lose games with Wu Chang as much as I win them, honestly. But I just have a lot of fun using his kit, you know, trying to dash after people with the whole siphon ability, and then using the bell to interrupt them and stuff like that. I think he's cool. I think they're a really cool character. I honestly need more practice with him. Like, I haven't put in that much time with him, but right now it's just the fact that I'm having fun with him in games is honestly, it's pretty much the only thing I care about. So we'll see what happens. You know, maybe I can get good with him, maybe. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I see you in another one of my videos. Wee!